They are more comfortable if I can speak your dialect. But this is the thing. So you take a call as a discussion leader. Right? That's the point. Second is, as a discussion leader, you saw, right? You will get stuck. You will get boomeranged if you don't control that. He will become answerable to her, right? He will become answerable to 1, 2, 3. The whole thing goes on. It's not about, right, the topic. It's right about how, right, you take stock of the situation. As a discussion leader, you need to control that. You need to control that. Second, you saw when it came to 7 focus areas, if you are not clear on your topic, you are eliciting responses and you are assuming that all 7 focus of areas will come in by magic. You should know what it is. You should prepare yourself or don't get into that particular topic. Examples of, right, why that particular focus, etc., right, and what project we are trying to do, that's important. She is very knowledgeable, no? She will speak about, right, UN 17, SDGs. How many Rotarians know about SDGs? Sustainable Development Goals. Are we aware of it? So somebody speaks about that thing, what do we do? Right? This is bound to happen. That's not to him. This will happen to us also if we are not prepared on the topic. It's not a language barrier issue. You need to make sure, right, you are completely prepared. That is the reason we speak about you first practice at the club level, practice at the zone level. Just because you come, right, you paid some money and things like that, don't stop pestering Dr. George. I finished this, why you are not giving me a session? Now you understand? It's very serious. Right? Take on simple topics like what Dr. George told her. We take on topics like membership, engagement, some topics where there is an inherent strength of you. For example, if Bob takes a foundation, absolutely, he can walk it through, irrespective of, right, whether he's good in discussion, facilitating a discussion, because he has gone through the process, he's got a hands-on experience. Pick on some topics, build your confidence. Over a period of 3 years or 5 years, take up all the 17 topics. Correct? Same thing, Dr. George had a relevant example because she has done a global grant. One global grant doesn't mean, right, you get a holistic view, right, of a global grant. But I really appreciate her because of her experience of 2.5 years, she picked it up. And we also experienced, right, he knows his subject very well.
Yes.
He knows his subject very well. We are all with him and things like that. But you have to be very choosy about what you speak, where you speak, and what you pick it up. Right? Over to you, Dr. George. Wait.
Okay, the physical characteristics, the body language, voice and tone, and subject. Subject, he should have never taken this topic. Even if he knows about Rotary Foundation, again I tell you, it's a huge subject. Just take areas of focus alone. That itself will give you just 8 minutes. But if you are not sure about areas of focus yourself, don't take it up. Even here you see what is written. Community. Where is that?
Community economic basic.
Growing local economies. That's not the area of focus. That is explaining about the area of focus. Community economic development is the area of focus. Community economic development does that. That is the work done by community economic development. You grow local economics by having this area of focus, community economic development. So you don't know your areas of focus, why the hell do you take the topic? So you got to be very careful and choosy about what you choose. The subject that you choose is very important. And when you come to voice and tone, it's okay. I won't say perfect, but it's okay. It's more than 50%. About this body language, what do you think is body languages? It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Just one little mistake that he did.
Is that okay? I mean, that's not considered.
That is again part of the gesticulation. You should never do that.
Yeah.
You keep on taking your specs, and then probably some people do even this. If you do that, what happens is I'm not interested in discussing with you. This is what is the meaning of it. If you take out your specs and start.
No, for him it's a physical ability. He's got a facial palsy. So
That's
he'll be
okay.
having watering.
No,
So
I
he-
understand. I understand that. But then you take out the spectacles, but then don't do anything with the specs, number one. Number two, the stance. Stance is very, very important. When you stand, it's only 8 inches between the 2 feet, and you put more weight on one leg, and you should be able to pivot. I'll have to talk to Nirmala, I'll have to talk to her, I'll have to talk to him. So this pivoting is very, very important. It's not a basketball player alone does the pivoting. The public speaker also should know how to pivot on one leg. And if you do this, you're gone.
12 inches.
He was a little, he was keeping like this. You are fixed like a statue. You should never be fixed like a statue. If you put your feet apart more than 12 inches, you are actually like a statue. You will not be able to move, you will not be able to do your body language perfectly. I think that is body language. Body language, probably he went down. Voice and tone, okay. Subject, you should not have taken this topic at all. Rotary Foundation, it's a beautiful area, but then Rotary Foundation is huge. Just take a little bit of Rotary Foundation. You talk about contribution to Rotary Foundation. You talk about areas of focus. Or you talk about a global grant. Or you talk about areas of focus. Or you talk about district grants. You talk about only a little subject for 6 minutes to 8 minutes. What can you talk? So it is not possible to cover everything. So you will have to be careful when you choose the subject. Language is okay. Not everybody is comfortable with English. But if you are not comfortable with English, you can speak in Hindi. But like he said, you go to a place where they don't understand your language, it's going to be very, very difficult. He spoke in Hindi. Out of the 10 people here, only 2 people understood Hindi and they were talking back in Hindi. I didn't understand a word of what he was saying. So that is a problem. But then, even if you don't know the language well, your body language, your voice and tone is good, you can manage. I went to Indore without knowing a single word in Hindi. Half the people did not understand English very well. But then, because of the voice and tone, because of the body language and simple English, they said, beautiful doctor, we never thought that we would understand a word of what you're speaking, but we were able to understand. They gave me another session, even though I had only 2 sessions, they gave me 3 sessions. So it can happen. So language is only secondary. Subject is only secondary. Body language, voice and tone plays a major role. Thank you very much.